Hey, this is Chris, but my friends call me Stones. Thanks for checking out my channel, and thanks for checking out my latest video. I didn't post any videos last week, I don't know if you noticed, and you probably can hear my voice. It was because I was extremely sick. No, it wasn't the vid, just a normal cold or whatever. Plus, there wasn't too many sales. I actually got out because I was feeling better by Thursday, Friday, and I got out and I was looking around and there wasn't much out there. So I'm glad that it happened that way. I'd rather be sick and not miss out on much than to be well and there be nothing. But that isn't true for this week. Thursday I went out, and like I said before, we have garage sales and yard sales on Thursdays. Didn't find much, didn't buy much, but I did find a few things. The first garage sale I went to, I paid $5 for this brand new sealed Hot Wheels Advent calendar. This one was from a few years ago, so I thought, well, maybe there's some rare stuff in there, some cars that are limited edition or whatever, and not so much. This is still worth about 15 bucks. But at the same yard sale, I paid $75 for this Imaginext Solomon Grundy DC Comics action figure. A couple of years ago, I bought a huge, massive Imaginext collection from a yard sale, and I learned a lot about them. And this is one that I learned about. So I paid 75 cents for this. The action figure alone goes for maybe 12 bucks. But because it has the weapon, which is always missing, it doubles its value. This thing's worth $25 with a weapon. Currently on eBay, there are none with the weapon. They're all without the weapon, unless you buy it brand new sealed, and they're selling brand new sealed for about $50 to $75 right now. So that's going to pay for everything. I also picked up these video games for 50 cents each. I couldn't beat it. I got 10 games for $5. All the ones on the left, which is the bigger stack, those are worth less than 10 bucks a piece. So I'll put this together with systems. The two on the right are worth more than 10 bucks, so I'll list those separately. And then today, I bought quite a bit. Probably spent more than I've ever spent in one day of garage sales and yard sales for this year at least. And I got some really good stuff. I went to this one garage sale, bought a bunch of stuff, paid $1 for this board game, Twister Moves, brand new sealed, couldn't beat it for a buck. It's only worth about $15. Then I paid $1.50 for this, and I was really surprised by this. This is a vintage from 1999 WCW NWO electronic thumb wrestling game, and the prices on eBay are all over on these, anywhere from $30 to $50, but there have been none that have sold. So I'm going to price mine at $25 and see if I can't get mine sold at least. And then I bought this box of golf covers, golf club head covers. And I asked them how much they wanted for them. Originally they said $1 if it's used, $2 if it's brand new. I couldn't tell the difference other than some are in packages and some aren't. But they all looked all in great condition. So I asked them how much they wanted for the whole box. They said they would take $10. There's about 12 in there. So even if they were all used, that would have normally cost me, what, 12 bucks? But I think most of them are brand new. This tailor-made at the top sells for $20, $25 alone, so that'll pay for everything. And then they had this train set on a separate table, and I was afraid to ask them what the price was, but I was looking at it and I was interested, and they said it was from the 1980s, brand new, never been used before, and they wanted $50 for everything. So I took it. I'm still learning about train set stuff. I bought some train stuff at an estate sale about a month ago. I'm still sitting on that. It hasn't sold yet, but there are some watchers. This is a little bit better train set though. The problem with these older train sets is that they put them in boxes with there's no barcodes, and the boxes are all the same. So there's no like item numbers or even the name of the car or whatever on them. They're all the same. So you have to do research and just really look to figure out what these things are worth. Now I did find these because it's a little bit easier to find these on eBay. And these tracks, the curved tracks sell for 15 bucks a piece. The packages of straight tracks sell for 5 bucks a piece. So there's my $50. Everything else is going to be pure profit after I sell those tracks. So I don't know if I'm going to sell these individually or try to sell everything as a set. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on it. Then I went to this other garage sale, and the first thing that I bought was this basket of monsters. No, it's Universal Monsters. Anything Universal Monsters does really well. There is such a cult following for the Universal Monsters. I've bought small plush, I mean tiny plush, at yard sales before, where I've bought 4 or 5 of those for 50 cents a piece, and I sold the whole set for like $50. These are pretty big. I think these are like 12-inch, something like that. And some condition issues. They still have the tags on them. They're from 1999, so they are vintage. But used condition, they start anywhere from $20 and go up in price depending on the character. So I'm hoping maybe sell these together for $100. And then I bought these model kits from him. He sold them all to me for $20, so about $4 a piece. There's 5 of them. 2 duplicates on those, duplicates on these, and then this is a separate one that is a different company. This one had a barcode that I could pull up, and this one's selling for about 20 bucks. These other ones sell for about 15 a piece. So not the best purchase, but not terrible either. And then I pulled up to this other yard sale, massive yard sale, and this is the type of yard sale I was looking for. This is in the same part of town where I found those vintage WWF shirts. That's the places I like going to. This is kind of in the hood, low income, kind of known for being, a little bit of crime happening, out in the middle of nowhere, and that's where I find the good stuff. Forget about these big community sales with the people with the nice houses, and I'm going to do a video once and talk about kind of the psychology of that and why you're likely not going to find as much good stuff at those big community sales versus a place like this. So I paid a couple bucks a piece for these shirts. This Bob Marley one isn't anything special. I grabbed it hoping maybe it would be, but it's from 2010 and it's only worth 10 bucks at the most. He had a lot of Harley Davidson shirts, a lot, and I almost bought a bunch more, but I just decided against it. But this one looked unique, and I'm hoping to get $20, $25 for this one. He had a huge box of computer games, big box games, small box games. He wanted $3 a piece for them. I tried grabbing ones that I thought were brand new sealed. Come to find out that all of them were open except for the one on the top. So I'll probably donate all the other ones and then sell this one. It goes for about 20 bucks. And then this PS3 Rocksmith game, the fastest way to learn guitar. Now all the listings currently on eBay, they'll have the game only, and that game goes for $15, $20, $25 sealed, but it doesn't have the cord that comes in this box. There's a special guitar cord that allows you to plug your actual guitar into the PlayStation 3 so you can learn how to play it. And very few copies of this have that cord in it. Most of the description says cord missing, cord missing. There are a few listed on eBay right now starting at $40 with the cord with it, but none have sold. So I'm gonna go for maybe $35 or something like that. It's weird because the ones that are in used condition with the cord have been selling left and right for $30, and that doesn't make sense to me. But I picked that up for $3, a couple sealed VHS, nothing too special. Those will go in my collection. This book might have been my best purchase so far. I don't even know what they charged me for it. Basically, I paid $45 for everything, is what I paid for all this. And so this book, H.P. Lovecraft, good author, good following on his books. The reason why I got this because it was hardcover, and it had an interesting cover art to it, and there's no barcode on it. So that gives you kind of an idea that it's an older edition because barcodes didn't start until later on. This book, currently, there's only one other copy listed on eBay, and they have it listed for $60. Now, past sales have shown that this actually sells for about $45, so maybe I can undercut that current listing and maybe get $50 for this one. So it's still a little bit more than what they've sold for in the past, but since there's only one other copy for $60, maybe someone will happily pay $50 for this. Army bag, I think he originally had 15 on it. I ended up paying 10 for it, I think, when it was all said and done. I've had luck on big army bags before. I don't know if this one's worth anything, but some of them, depending on the camo, can be worth over $100. And then the last thing I bought was this huge box of Royal Crown bottle bags, the bags that the bottles come in. These do actually really well. People make things out of them. So if you can get a bunch of them for a good price, it's worth it. They average about $1 a piece, so I can sell maybe 10 of them for $10 or 20 of them for 20, so on and so forth. There's got to be at least 100 in there, and I paid $5 for the whole bag or the whole box. Now there are some ones that are like the common ones are purple, of course, green, and the tan ones. But there are other limited edition, like when they come out with like holiday ones. There are other color bags that each bag can sell for like $15. But I'm gonna easily, you know, quadruple my money back on this, if not more. So for 100, well, it's gonna be, if there's 100, I'm gonna get about $100 out of my $5 investment. So there you go. I gotta get ready. I'm gonna go to a birthday party, and then tomorrow I don't get to go to yard sales because I have another recycling event, and I'm really excited about that. Hope to get some footage, maybe drag out my GoPro for the first time. So wish me luck.